So what I want to talk about today is a way of perfectly depicting what we offer as a service. So we'll look at a very simple case study. We'll look at a restaurant in Conwy, North Wales, and we'll look at how they've used Ahoy as a full service agency and look at all the different touch points that we've sort of covered in order to communicate the message to their customer. For this case study, we'll look at a potential customer called Sandra, and we'll follow her interaction between the restaurant, the business, and actually see how she eventually finds the restaurant and how she experiences the restaurant. Now, the quickest way for her to do this is she's going to do what all of us do. She's going to go onto Google and she's going to Google it. So she puts in restaurant Conwy and she gets a whole host of results. Now, luckily, because we've done our job well, she is finding Signature's restaurant and she lands on the website. Now, we've helped in a range of different ways. We've designed the website, we've built the website, we've looked at the copywriting, we're looking at the colours, the typography, we're looking at how easy it is to manoeuvre around the website. We've advised the client to put testimonials on there and to have an area on the website where past customers can go on and update kind words about how they found the restaurant. Now, unfortunately for Sandra, when she's looking at the restaurant on the website, it's actually late at night. Now, what she does is she kind of forgets about it, it's out of her head. The following day, when she's on a lunch at work, she's flicking through the local press and she comes across an advert. Now, luckily for Signature's restaurant, we've been telling them to advertise on a regular basis in the local press. We've been running weekly adverts. Now, she sees the advert, everything about the advert kind of confirms to her that Signature's restaurant again is kind of the place for her to go. So Sandra picks up the phone and actually calls the restaurant. Now, when she phones the restaurant, her experience of dealing with the person on the line has been a very, very pleasant one. Now, keep in mind that 3 months ago, we've been tracking all the calls through to Signature's restaurant. We've been tracking where the calls have came from because we've been using unique telephone numbers on the adverts. We've been tracking where they call from geographically. We've been tracking if the calls get answered, if it's engaged, and we also, more importantly, record the call. So the recording of the call helps us monitor how well the member of staff who's answering the phone, how well they actually deal with the customer. So Sandra's there, she's made the booking, she's arrived for her meal, and she arrives at the restaurant, and the restaurant is everything that the website promised. The decor looks fantastic, it's busy, the food smells gorgeous, she's turned up dressed to the nines and she feels comfortable. Now, what we do is we continue to market to Sandra. We've designed a bill holder which says, instead of just forgetting about Signature's restaurant and recommending it by word of mouth, which she would have done anyway, if you join up to the Signature's club, we'll offer you discounts next time you come, or we'll send you offers and we'll tell you about upcoming events, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Christmas, things like that. So Sandra's gone home with the bill holder. She's got the information there to log on and become a member, and there's enough of an incentive there for her to actually do that. So she goes onto the website, she puts in her information and she becomes a member of the club. Now, the email that she's received, we're able to track all sorts of information for Signatures. We can track if she's opened the email, what link she's clicked on. We can track if she unsubscribed and she wasn't interested in it. But the main thing is that Sandra's been given this message. All she's got to do is click onto the link and download the voucher. So you can quickly see all the benefits that Ahoy as a full service marketing agency offer. You are getting ultimate convenience because you as a business owner are spread incredibly thin. All you've got to do is tell us your goals. Tell us what you want to achieve with your business. Then we can organise your marketing from start to finish and give you a very, very easy solution.